back to Family Quest. I'm hiding in this little alcove because, as you can see behind me, there are hoglins, and they've already killed me twice in this very spot. I am at a location in the nether trying to make my way back to our original home base, and it's a long way. Thankfully, I've gotten all my gear back from the last time I was killed. But I'm going to try and get out of here and just sprint back to our starting point in the nether, or rather in the mushroom biome that we were transported to, where we've been working to rebuild our lives. So, here we go. As you can see, we are digging a one wide, two high path slash bridge slash tunnel through the nether in an effort to get back to our main base, which is 125,000 or closer to 150,000 blocks from where we start, if you count through the overworld, which means about 25,000 blocks through the nether. Now, we started building a safe hallway, but at the rate I was building, I realized it was going to take me about 3 years to complete. And not 3 Minecraft years either, but 3 regular years. And here I am going over this lake of lava, one of many. The biggest dangers on this path are skeletons here in this Soul Sand Valley. You can outrun ghasts, but skeletons apparently are smart enough to take a lead on you. Like that one there, he just almost got me. We're passing another piglin bastion. So skeletons and hoglins. If you're going through a crimson forest, hoglins are the big problem. Also, I've been killed a couple of times by magma cubes. Magma cubes see there's a gas firing at me, but I could easily outrun him. Magma cubes never used to be a problem, but when you're going through a basalt delta especially, there either seem to be none or a million of them, depending on when you pass through. All in all, the safest part of the trip is when you're through the tunnel. Here we go through one of the aforementioned basalt deltas, and there's a big magma cube right on the track. And let's see, give myself a little hidey hole, and there is one of my graves from when I died before. There's not a lot of goodies in it, but there's a set of armor, and for some reason the grave doesn't seem to be working. This is a vanilla tweak that's supposed to create a grave site that then you can pick up your gear from. Oh, I'm not going to wait around and get killed by another magma cube again. I'm going to make it home. Warp Forest we're passing through is easily the safest, as long as you don't look at an Enderman. The Soul Sand wastes like this are not too bad, as long as you don't punch a pigman. Pick up some gold there. And we're zooming through another basalt delta. Eerily beautiful, though. I've said before, if you have Disney Plus and you're enjoying this Nether update, you should definitely watch the movie Journey to the Center of the Earth, available on Disney Plus right now. That's what the new Nether makes me think of, that movie, which I saw when I was a little kid many, many years ago. Great movie. In that golden age of 50 sci-fi. And there's a huge piglin bastion remnant there. We've passed about 4 of them on this trip. I've decided to put all my effort into getting back to our main location. The Crimson Forest. Got to watch out for those hoglins. They will spawn right on the track too sometimes. I'm going to put all my effort into getting back to, here's the hallway that I was constructing. So I get quite a bit of it built, but still, it's such a long distance. And here we are back in our mushroom biome. And I've got my gear all stored away here just at the entrance to the mine. I'll get rid of some of the stuff that I don't need to carry right now. It's good to be safe, even if it's not home. Okay, I think I'll take a nap. And I am back, and you can probably tell I am no longer at the distant part of the nether. I am back near my home base in the safety of one of my vast expanse of nether hallways, and I managed to make my way home by digging through the nether essentially. I took that same path that you saw before and traveled about another 10,000 blocks through the nether, maybe not quite that many, and then Barbarian John laddered up to the top of the nether, and we built a pathway in the very top of the nether. And I marked my way so that others could follow me. And let me show you where it is here. While I'm doing that, I want to apologize because I recorded this, and for some reason the audio didn't record, so I am narrating this some half hour after it actually happened. Because I'm having a little problem with my OBS recording software. Look at that, a ghast right above me. And fortunately, I got my good bow. I've got my good armor on. It feels so good to have my god leggings, my god helmet on, and my awesome bow. Anyway, right up here, I just created a little stairway. Some of this I had to jump down and then make the stairway after, but I wanted to leave a stairway so that when John and Day Plays get ready to come back, they'll be able to do so. And in fact, I will come back and fix this up and make a nice stairway. But you can see we're going right up to almost to the tippy top of the nether, and there's a huge advantage to digging through the nether up here, just a few blocks below the nether roof. Number one, you seldom encounter lava. Digging some 15,000 blocks that away, we only encountered lava, I think, twice. Almost never encounter a mob. One skeleton was all that appeared in the hallway, and I didn't bother to light any of it up. And finally, there are very few chasms that you have to bridge over, although there are some. That is the biggest danger. You got to be very careful, and sometimes if you're digging quickly, you come upon them so fast that you really don't notice them. And so whoever comes through just has to follow this and then look for the basalt, and they'll bring us right over to here to our nether hallway. And I will probably put in a nice door, but I don't think either of them are planning to come really soon, so I'm got another project that I want to take care of first. Okay, now we are making our way up to the actual roof of the nether, which early on. Barbarian John punched a hole through. Here we are. And we have a gold farm set up there. A zombie, originally it was a zombie pigman powered gold farm. And I am updating it because zombified piglins have been changed so that they are supposed to spawn only on magma blocks. And you can see I got a shulker box full of magma. Now I found that's not 100% true because I do have some zombie piglins spawning on this wood here, but more regular piglins spawn on the wood. You can see I've already replaced the bottom layer of wood with magma blocks. I actually went out and dug up about 4 ender chests, or rather 4 shulker boxes full of magma blocks, and I've used about 1.5, and the reason I don't have more left is that I've lost one of those shulker boxes full of magma blocks somewhere sitting out in the middle of the nether. There's just a shulker box full of magma blocks. I have no idea where it is, because you start digging up stuff in the nether, and then you move to the next one, you see, and you move to the next one. Pretty soon you're lost, and then you have to use your instincts or the coordinates from the F3 screen to get you back to where you were, and by that time you forgot where you were in the first place. And so there you go. I've lost several things out in the nether like that. Anyway, I am replacing the second of 4 levels with magma blocks in place of this wood. Now there were already some zombified piglins spawning, but they are spawning much better on the magma blocks. So there we go. And hopefully when we get them all replaced, we'll have only zombified piglins and not all the other piglins. Now, the regular piglins are super noisy. I'm sorry the recording audio did not work because they are it's just like, it's like being in a real pig farm. When I was a boy, I lived on a farm and we had 1 pig, and he was noisy enough. These guys are really noisy. Anyway, I'm going to continue working on this and see how much of this I can get done, and then I'll get back with you. I'd say I'm about 1/3 of the way done with this level now, and I've just about got the inner part of it done, the inner lip, if you will. And as I go, more and more piglins and zombified piglins are swarming in. It makes it a little more difficult to work. They keep pushing me around. And like that, I hit a pigman, and they are all after me. Fortunately, I've got my elytra on. I can just jump off. But yeah, even flying around here, they all rush toward me. It's kind of hard for you to see, but trust me, they are. And you can see it as I move to the center here. Yeah, they're definitely not happy with me. But I can take this opportunity to recharge my gear and to judge the effectiveness of the farm. And it is pretty close to as effective as it ever was. I think after I get all the magma placed, it'll be the best ever. So I'm just going to recharge all my tools. You can see they all run into these 4 locations around me, and they die from entity cramming because they're dropped into a bunch of mine carts, and you can see all that experience just popping up. And so here's my sword and my pickaxe fixed, and my other pickaxe and my regular axe. Look at my level shooting up too. I'm up to 45. And my shovel, I've got another shovel. I've got a soft touch shovel too. I'll get that, and I'll make sure my armor's all good except for my boots. Get my god boots all charged up. It took like half a second. All right. So now it's just a matter of time to wait until they are no longer aggroed at me. There we are. Oh, one fell off. A couple fell off. Okay, I'll refill my supply of magma blocks, and I'm doing that down here because rather than up at the top, because if you open the shulker box again, the regular piglins will get aggravated at you. Or no, I don't think the zombie piglins care, but the regular piglins do. All right. So I'll continue work on that later, I guess. In the meantime, thanks for joining me on this episode of Family Quest. We will be starting a new series soon, or continuing a series. That is the Greenhouse Season 2 is starting tomorrow. That is the server run by Stina Rose Gaming. We'll all be on there. If you're interested in joining, look for Stina Rose Gaming on patreon.com. You can become a supporter for $10 and get access to her fantastic community and the server that we all play on. So keep an eye out for videos on that. In the meantime, thanks for joining me, and as always, keep on Minecrafting.